Hello guys, so I'm here with another video. Uh, so this video is going to be extraordinary, you can say, because I will talk about the perception of people towards the product, and so this the product I'm talking about, uh, Coca Cola. So first of all, I'm not promoting the Coca Cola. Coca Cola is nothing else. It's just sugared water, and sugar water is not good for health. So you can avoid Coca Cola and sugared water. But their marketing strategy is commendable. Why I'm saying, let's start the actual marketing strategy they had. They had used their market. So the first the question is कि people all I know कि sugared water is injurious for health and it's not good for health. All people are known, but the thing is, why this brand has been more than 111 years it's gaining her popularity, gaining her users, and gaining her market in profit. How? But it's happened. It's been 7 revolution and the 2 world wars, you can say. Now, how is it possible company selling sugar water could make $1 billion in spite of having competitor more than tastier and healthier also? Okay, so why? Let's start. In 2025, the scientist is called Reed Montag. They had organized conducted a simple experiment using some people, like they conducted a three their they conducted a he conducted a experience, his using 3 iteration, like one of the first one, the first one iteration was is the two some of people came, the subject came, and uh, 2 bottle of Coke and Pepsi. They took off the label, and so that people couldn't identify outside who is Coke and who is Pepsi. But then subject came, and they wanted to know their result, so that he also conducted a fMRI scanner. It's called a brain scanner to scan a scanner for the. He wanted to know he what is the difference between Coke and Pepsi. So he conducted an experiment. So the subject came, and what happened? And the first iteration, what was the 2 bottle? One is Pepsi and another is Coke. So he took out the label and so that people couldn't identify which Coke and which Pepsi. So people tested, came and tested, but the people doesn't recognize. The people couldn't. They were not even able to identify who is Coke and who is Pepsi. The tasted are similar of two product of like Coke and Pepsi. It's a similar taste, had a similar taste, so they couldn't able to identify. Also the fMRI scanner and the brain scanner couldn't also identify didn't show any difference of the reading in the reading. The then sent back, and for the second iteration he called them back, and he puts the label back on. He puts the label back on so that people can identify the tasted and identify the which this is Coke and this is Pepsi. But the thing is, the people came and they tested, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. So he thought maybe there is also fMRI scanner wasn't detect any difference in the reading. So then he thought maybe there is something in recipe. Sorry, I'm talking wrong. When they labeled back on, so that people can identify tested Pepsi, nothing happened. But when they tested Coca Cola, the fMRI scanner was detect something in reading. So there's like significant difference in the reading. Then he thought maybe something in recipes. There was a recipe which giving them some significance. Then so send them back for the third experiment, for the third iteration. They call them back. Then he this time what he did, swapped both logos. The Pepsi had Coca Cola logo, but the Coca Cola had Pepsi logo. Okay, so people came and tested. The fMRI scanner was detected. What detected? What was in the Pepsi bottle? What was in the Coca Cola bottle? So that was the Pepsi. But people, the fMRI scanner was detected the difference of Pepsi, like Pepsi in the Coca Cola bottle. So they made the significant difference in reading. Whereas then he he can know that there is nothing, the recipe and the the recipe, the more pleasure, taste, nothing else. It just is the flash of red color logo. The flash of red color logo. So there comes a marketing, like a logo matters. So what I am saying, logo matter. In this story, clearly you got to know कि how logo matters. People are going and coming and going, and if I'm going to choose Pepsi, Coca Cola, and Limca, what other, so people seeing it, remember logo in the mind, red color logo, then they choose Coca Cola. So that's why, whereas behind the scene it clearly justifies $1 billion budget Cola takes out every single year to establish as the brand icon of happiness. Okay, logo, one was the logo in their marketing strategy, and you can say you can take Google logo, you can take Netflix logo, you can take Nike logo. The logo is the, you are not selling the product, you are selling your emotion. And so if you are people always said, you go somewhere, you go and you are like, always trying to do people remember you, people always remember you. How? So you are do something like that. Your logo is your easy to remember for people. If anyone can see your logo, then anyone see your logo, then they can trying to remember you. And logo is also very matter for the market. So there is come fundamental of marketing. So fundamental of marketing, there is two values, like tangible values and perceived value. What is tangible value and perceived value? Tangible value is like, okay, let me give you a example. Perceived value, like if you are going to a restaurant, see, you see their aroma, the restaurant's aroma, ambience, room fresh, like that experience, that experience you can say perceived value. That the restaurant's aroma, room fresh, and ambience giving people perceived value. But tangible value, if aroma and room fresh ambience is good, experience is also like outstanding, but the food is not cooked well, the tangible value is how well food is cooked. Simple. So like that, if you are giving if I serve you a rotten chicken, you are a in restaurant, that outstanding, the ambience room freshener and aroma is giving you something incredible, something extraordinary. But the food is, you are sitting with the best restaurant in the world, but I saw you a rotten chicken, then you are not going to like this. How big the restaurant is, you are not going to like the food. If also I am giving you the best food in the world, but the inside of the and the in the on the table so many cockroaches are there, and very uh, smelly, and very dusty. So you are not going to, even though you are having your best food in the world, you are not going to accept that. So the thing is ki, if the tangible value and perceived value is not good, one of them is not good, then your product goes down. So when the so this is the I'm talking why I'm talking you कि Coca Cola had tangible like perceived value. They had a best logo, and people remembered it easily. But the how but they when they tried to penetrate in India, Coca Cola penetrate India, they tried, so they research how we commercial for entire country, because we are living in such a beautiful country where if you are going to want to another city, then culture changed, and also culture changed, language changed, and your dressing sense changed, your lifestyle is completely changed, so that your taste is changed, so that they did a deep research, and then they found out. So they found out the goodness of game of cricket, because every Indian has a soft corner of cricket. So they approached Sachin Tendulkar for their brand ambassador, and advertise their product Coca Cola. So they first of one their first of ad, there was a first of ad, there was a ad that was incredible, like this, they are not talking about product, entire video, entire ad, just 3 seconds of last 3 seconds of video of Sachin Tendulkar is drinking Coca Cola and trying to say something like cook is khushi and cricket is khushi. But so people, brands, some good brands sell you, like I said, some good brands sell you a product, but the legendary brand sell you a emotion. This is incredible. This is something you also use your startup, use your brand, use your use your product. Like I always said, we were talking about race blade model. We were talking about how lifestyle marketing it's changing and change your lifestyle. We are talking how a product irreversibility. We are talking about, and the thing is now, if you are start a mark, if you are start a selling a product, then you have to think some that level of thinking how you can go the like extraordinary, the how you can change the perception of people, perception of their lifestyle, how you can change up the perception of uh, seeing your brand, you know. So logo is also very much matter. it, if you are starting, if you are trying to start a product, then invest your logo first. Try to being a catchy logo, and then second is good product and the valuable product. If your product is giving tangible and perceived value of the people, then you are win, you are going to be win, and you are the winner. So if this video is if you are liking this video, then see, this is not for like, I'm just for I'm learning, and if you are watching, then you should learn about marketing. Marketing is the thing na, you have to, you all people has to be a marketer, has to be a salesperson, has to be a good communicator, has to be a good seller. So learn and grow, and explore your marketing strategy, how brands are how brands are marketing their product. So this is the video, and today this was the thing for today. So I hope you like it. You like it or don't like it, I don't care for, because I am here for learning. So let's see, for tomorrow I will come another video, another marketing strategy. So till now, bye bye.